Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. And today's the topic which we are going to discuss is risk in software testing. This is not a risk related to something live or something else. It's a risk related to software testing and the consequences of it, in the delivery of the product and all. So let's get started. And so if you are having any idea or something related to the risk already, you can comment it down in the comment section. So what is the risk? Risk, we can say a risk is a condition that can result in a loss of a loss. It can business loss, or it can be financial loss. It can be related to it, and risk can be controlled in different scenarios. But we can say we cannot eliminate it completely. And if there is a defect in our product, that normally converts that into a risk. Let's take an example that you are developing something platform or application related to accounts, and you have done something wrong in the checking the formulas, or let's take an example of a wrong tax calculation. So there is a possibility that this will lead to an risk for the company. And but if there is a defect is controlled, we can either remove a risk, or we can say we can minimize the risk. So we can say means a defect. If there is a defect in our application or in our product, then this will leads to the risk. And if we are doing the testing, and so we can minimize the risk. We cannot say we can completely remove it, but we can say we can minimize the risk. So in terms of risk, we can say there are two kinds of risk is defined majorly. There is a project risk, or if there is a delay in delivery of some product to the testing team, and it will leads to delay in our the product delivery. So it's related to project risk. And if we take an example of and other kind of risk is product, uh, like it's related to product. We have like this the example which I have given just right away is related to wrong tax calculation. So it was a example for this product risk only. So and what we can do for risk, like how we can control it or how we can minimize it. So what are the factors, or what are actions we can perform for this kind of risk is like we can do the following actions. Like first is mitigating of risk. Mitigating of risk, we are taking some steps in advance to mitigate or to reduce the possibility of the risk, the possibility how much impact it will produce to our product. So we are just taking some steps in advance for reducing the impact. Another thing what we can do is contingency. Okay, let's see. So in this action, what we are going to do is we are having a certain plans to reduce the possibility for the risk to become an outcome. We are creating some plan that if this kind of risk would be coming out, then we are having certain plans to reduce the impact of it. Okay. And third action which we can perform is transferring the risk. Okay. So what in the transferring of risk, we are just doing we are just convincing the other members of the team, or we can say project stakeholders, that to reduce the probability that they have to accept the impact of the risk while delivering of a product. They can say that this is there is already a defect, and we can reduce the impact in our next version or in the next delivery. So we are just transferring the defect, transferring the risk, just intimating the our stakeholders and other members as well. And fourth step is like ignore. We are not going to ignore the risk, but which is usually like there is a little we can do for something, some related defect, and to reduce the impact. When there is a possibility of a risk, and impact of the risk are low on the project, we can ignore that. There is a minute spelling mistake, so it's not impacting that much on the product. So we can minimize, we can ignore a certain kind of thing before the delivery. So this is what we have covered in the risk. If something got missed, and if you wanted me to cover more on this topic, please comment it down in the comment section.